Hello and welcome. My name is Don Diener, and you're about to hear the thoughts and experiences of an elder INFJ, intuitive empath, and old soul. So welcome to my channel, Purpose Speaker. So in this video, I'd like to talk about my discovery of how I became how I learned I was an INFJ, intuitive empath, and old soul, as well as my practical and grassroots life experience that I'd like to share with you now in this video. This video is not meant to be like an instructional video. It's just really meant to share my life experience of all the things that I've gone through as an elder INFJ, an old soul, intuitive empath. But what it can do, it can give reassurance to folks out there, and it can be very validating to people that are watching this, knowing that somebody's been down the road on many traits and characteristics that you may be experiencing, maybe feeling, maybe thinking. So that's really the nature of why I wanted to create these videos, was to really show you that there's an older INFJ, old soul, intuitive empath out there that went through a spiritual awakening, that has been experiencing a lot of these things and can share his wisdom with you. And that that's very validating and very reassuring that you're okay with your thoughts and with your feelings. And that's really what the nature of these videos really are. So I went through a spiritual awakening when I was like 31 years old. I'm 53 now. So there are older, I'm sure, INFJs and old souls and intuitive empaths. But I went through a spiritual awakening. Prior to that, I had the traits and characteristics of all three of those things. But I didn't know what they were. I knew I was experiencing something, and I knew I stood out. I felt all the things that typically an INFJ would feel, or an old soul, and those, the intuitive empath. I could read people, and I'll get into, in other videos, I'll get into that. But I didn't know what it was. So until I had my spiritual awakening, and also thank goodness for the internet, I finally discovered after the age of 31, I was going on my spiritual journey, spiritual awakening journey. I finally found out that I had a name for these things. I had a name, INFJ, a personality type. I had a name for being an old soul. I had, intuitive empath, why I was, feeling these feelings from other people. And I was clairvoyant, and I can, pick up on things and all sorts of stuff. So, and like I said, I'll get into this in other videos, but, so now I had a name for all these things, and it was very reassuring, very validating, and just very freeing for me. So you don't have to go through a spiritual awakening, of course, but it was very helpful to me. Just the knowledge of what these were was huge. It was tremendous. So that's what that was about. Why I wanted to make these videos additionally was, instead of writing and stuff, INFJs are very masterful at words. Whether it's the written word or the verbal word, they're very masterful because we're inside thinking, inside our heads. That's all we are. Everything goes on inside our heads, not necessarily, it comes out our mouths. We're not, extroverts necessarily. I am an extrovert, introvert, but I'm not, I can only do that for so long until I got to retreat. And I got to recharge my batteries, and I got to be by myself, especially in nature. I like to go in nature. So, I wanted to I feel more comfortable for a short time speaking. I think I'm masterful at words. I've been told that I speak very well. I can kind of manipulate my words and set up my words how I want to talk. Most INFJs, I think, they blog, they write articles and stuff. They feel more comfortable. They're not pressured to put something out there. I'm slightly different, I think, even though some people do, INFJs do like to, speak for a little bit, and then they can articulate very well, especially when it comes to metaphors and analogies. I like to use those a lot too. So, but that's really what has brought me to the videos. So I can do this for a little while. I can retreat, and that's kind of the videos. Another reason for the video. So I hope that explains just a little bit more about the essence of where these are coming from. I also want to share my profound thoughts, the deep thinking. INFJs, of course, old souls too. Just so you know, old souls and INFJs oftentimes go hand in hand. and a lot of the traits and characteristics that they share, they trade off on each other. There are a lot of common themes and common denominators between them. But I also want to use the video, this vlogging and the videos to share my deep and profound thinking and ideas that I've have come accustomed to since my spiritual awakening, to let my thinking go, and which is another trait of INFJ and also. So I do want to explore that and let those go, and use that also, and they'll tie into the personality typing, and the soul aging, and the spiritual awakening, and the intuitive empath sort of thing. So I don't want to make this too long, so I got to cut this off here. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I might do a conclusion here in a second. I'm new at this. So thanks for watching, though, if I don't. Thank you. Well, I decided to do a conclusion. The first reason is kind of a funny reason. INFJs, as you know, or you may not know, we are very, very passionate about certain things. And when we are passionate about certain things, we get to be absent-minded. And just to show you how absent-minded I was, I didn't have my microphone hooked up for part of this video. Just the piece that you probably saw just a couple seconds ago, I didn't have my microphone hooked up, so the audio might be a little off. So I was so passionate about speaking and conveying certain message to you that I forgot to hook up my microphone. So there you go. But that's all right. So now my microphone, I think, is hooked up, hopefully. But I would love for you guys to, if you're watching this, to like this, comment if you want me to go over anything in future videos. I have a list of some things I want to go over, but if there's something you want me to go over, or if you just want my opinion on something, please let me know. Also subscribe. I'm sure this is gonna, spread my wings. This is gonna roll out, and this will get a lot better, and it's gonna be a lot more informative. Like I said, I'm new at this, but I'm very, very excited about doing this, sharing my wisdom and knowledge and my thoughts and my ideas, coming from a practiced, experienced, older INFJ, old soul, spiritually awakened, intuitive empath. So I'm looking forward to it. So definitely like this, comment, subscribe. All right, everybody points down there. I don't know, everybody's pointing somewhere. But I know where you got to go. Just hit that red button, subscribe, and the like. And I will try to make a video every week or so on the same day. So this way you know it's coming, all right? Thank you very much. And I hope the audio is great, all right? Thanks a lot.